Hi everyone, this is Khalid Abdullah again. In this episode, we will discuss DNA's features and capabilities. Okay, for DNA features and capabilities. In general, DNA can support multiple things, including, but not limited to, cloud service management because it's located into the cloud for a centralized data center and it can manage everything related to the customer. It provides you with automation features, with analytics features and statistics. It provides you with virtualizations, including network segmentation and fabric. And you can check for all supported hardwares and softwares in Cisco compatibility matrix sheet. And all of these features are surrounded by many security features that can help you to protect your network well. Okay, this is the dashboard of Cisco DNA Center. Keep in mind that this is the dashboard of version 1.2.5 and we have now version 1.2.8, but unfortunately it's not available on Cisco D Cloud to be accessed. But please check for release notes for later versions to know what is the difference between 1.2.6 to 1.2.8 over this version of 1.2.5. DNA dashboard consists of two main things. The first thing is the basic modules of Cisco DNA, which consists of four main modules like we have mentioned in episode 1. The design module, the policy module, the provision module, and assurance module. Meanwhile, Cisco added some applications and tools through APIs to Cisco DNA Center, which includes discovery, inventory, topology, and multiple things. Let's start with the design part. Using this design part, you can build a site locations, buildings, floors on an accurate map, add your network setting, network devices and image repository, and network profiles and authentication templates. All of these features included into design module are supported by DNA Essential license. For policy module, it helps you to do the following. It has a dashboard for all policies, including your security, your quality of service policies. As we have mentioned before, we have two kinds of policies. First one is security policies and the second one is quality of service policies. Both kinds of policies can be configured from this module. It has a dashboard for all policies. You can create your own policies, security policies using simple drag and drop policies creation. You can create your security group-based access control. However, this feature needs Advantage and C1 license for extra features. You can create your virtual networks. You can have a new user group creation on ICE by DNA Center. And in this point, if you wanted to create a new user group on Cisco ICE, using Cisco DNA Center, you can ask it for create a new user group. It will forward you to Cisco ICE immediately to create your user group, and this user group will be synchronized with Cisco DNA Center immediately. However, as we have mentioned before, DNA Center doesn't manage Cisco ICE, but it will only forward you to the ICE page to create your user group. Also, you can create your security IP-based access control. It's like the normal access list. If you don't have ICE and you need to create some kind of security policies, you can create it based on IP subnets. You can create your application-based policy control quality of service. Now for the provision module. Using provision module, you can do all kinds of supported automation and configuration for Cisco DNA Center. You can push configuration templates and policies. You can use your wireless zero-touch provisioning. You can use your immediate or scheduled iOS upgrade image for all devices. Configure network telemetry to collect a certain type of data from certain devices. You can create and manage the fabric domain. For assurance part, this is the monitoring and troubleshooting module. It helps you to check the health score for whole network and network devices and clients. It gives you information about application usage, which we call application visibility control. You can customize your dashboards for different users and roles. Report all issues and statistics for both users and network devices. It provides you with remediation plan based on Cisco validated design and Cisco Tech experience. You can improve your IT help desk experience by using Host's 360 view and advanced path trace. You can use your network time travel for full users history and previous issues. You can have your encrypted traffic analytics and threat detection and response. For tools, we have multiple tools. Each tool does only a single function. For example, for discovery tool, it helps you to discover your network. You can discover your network using CDB, LLDB, or ID subnet. Inventory tool, it retrieves and saves all devices inventory details. For topology tool, it helps you to draw the full topology. Actually, DNA Center draws the full topology for you. You can explore it and you can save it very simply to your computer by right click on it, save as image, that's it. Also, you can filter your topology using VRF, VLAN, or routing protocol. For example, you can ask your DNA Center to draw the topology of only VLAN 30. So all devices that have VLAN 30 will be only displayed in this topology. For example, you can ask it to draw a topology for a certain VRF and only participant in this VRF will be displayed in the topology. It has an image repository. It's an iOS inventory for all your network devices. You can use this for backups for iOS upgrade. You have a command runner. If you want to run certain commands on multiple devices at the same time, and you don't want to log into these devices, no need to log into these devices and to use CLI anymore. You can only ask DNA Center to run these certain commands, for example, show IP, interface brief, show run. Then you select the devices that you need to run these commands over. And that's it. DNA Center will log into all devices and run these commands and get the output of these commands to display it for you on the DNA Center website or DNA Center dashboard. It has a license manager for centralized license manager. Another module is template editor. You can use this module to create a CLI template to be pushed to your devices once they are connected to your network. And here, another very important module, it was in beta version, in version 1.2.5, but now it's a full version in version 1.2.8. It's the network plug and play. It is used to prepare the required templates, workflows, and software image and license for each type of devices according to the site as required. It helps you once a device comes up, it gets its configuration according to predefined templates and workflow. Workflow is the steps that you need to follow for this device. For example, you create a workflow in Cisco DNA Center to ask him, firstly, push this template to this device, which is the vanilla configuration. Secondly, upgrade the iOS of this device to version blah blah blah. Thirdly, to configure loopback interfaces, for example, or any kind of routing protocols according to the template that you have created in the previous tool. The last tool is the telemetry tool, which is used to configure and apply profiles on devices for monitoring and assessing their health. Also, it can be used like IPSLA for Cisco IS for connectivity and quality tests. So you can configure a certain test on a certain device, for example, to test the RTB delay and packet loss in a regular basis, for example, every 5 seconds or every 5 minutes, whatever you want. Okay. In later versions of Cisco DNA Center, there is another module added, or the fifth module, which is called Platform. Platform is about northbound APIs. Using this module, you can connect your DNA Center to external systems like any monitoring ticketing system if you have an external one. Also, there is another tool added to Cisco DNA Center in later versions called reporting. I believe starting from version 1.2.6, DNA Center is able to generate reports. Unfortunately, for earlier versions, it was not able to do so, but now it's able to generate reports. However, the reports of Cisco DNA Center is totally different than Cisco Prime or another management systems. So please, before committing to anything with your customer, just check for datasheet for Cisco DNA Center reporting to know what exactly the format and the kind of reporting that Cisco DNA Center can generate. Okay. Finally, a very powerful thing in Cisco DNA Center that it can be upgraded online, like your normal mobile phone, or you can upgrade your DNA Center over internet directly. And also a very important point that during the initial installation of Cisco DNA Center, an internet connectivity must be available for the appliance, because it connects to Cisco website to download many things related to Cisco DNA software. Thank you for watching this, and let's meet in the new episode about Cisco DNA demo over Cisco D Cloud. Thank you. Bye.